fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, Cobb, after the missed three from Houdini. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Cobb. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Here's Houdini. From outside the arc, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded closely.
Just carving up the D on the drive. Cobb, love when he takes the initiative and capitalizes.
Here's Houdini. And another three for the Lakers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Cobb. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the dunk by Cobb.
Cobb, no stranger to finishing with authority. All capital letters there. Explosive athleticism.
Here's Houdini. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. A second chance effort, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Cobb. And the dunk by Cobb.
And the show of power from Cobb, able to work inside and cap it off with the slam.
That shot's good from Houdini.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pelicans trail by 4. Stolen away. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Cobb. He's got 12. And the dunk by Cobb.
Sometimes it's difficult to corral Cobb, especially when he is locked in on scoring no matter what.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Pelicans trail by 7. Cobb with it. He's got 14. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the lob to Oladipo.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Cotton, the pass to Williamson. Now here's Cobb. The Lakers on D. They have a 9-point lead. Outside Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. That one rolling around and rims out. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Cobb, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Passes it to Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Pelicans trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Here's Houdini. Connects from three-point range. Houdini's got 22.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. And Holiday kicks to Cobb. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Cobb's got 17 now.
Here's Cobb returning fire. He's too competitive to let anyone but him own the arc.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. It's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Aldridge, following the basket by LeBron James, and it's good for 2.
Aldridge has a nice methodical way about his game that makes him extremely reliable down low. He's a smooth operator in the post.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And Cobb gets it to go. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. To the right side. Here's Cotton. Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Cotton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That cuts the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Here's Houdini, and he has 28 points for the game. Banked in off the glass. Houdini's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Conley left side. Rebounded by Houdini. Lakers leading by 10. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Houdini's got 33.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To the paint, here's Portis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Conley, the pass to Portis. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Conley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From downtown. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Story. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Lakers making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Houdini. And another three for the Lakers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Portis throws it down.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
No good from Houdini. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Portis. Lets the three fly. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. It's good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Houdini. And the layup's good off the glass. Houdini's got 44.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hayes finds Conley. It's rebounded by Houdini. Lakers leading by 12. There's the triple. But they recover it. Back to Bjelica. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Here's Houdini. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans trail by 12. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard... It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So for the Pelicans... And it's the Pelicans with the ball, down by 12. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, Houdini in that last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored an incredible number of points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Cobb, Aldridge out there with Williamson. Then it's Holiday, and it's Cotton in at the 3 slot. Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Houdini. Bounce pass, Holiday. Down low. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Houdini. And Cotton pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And Davis wide open. He shoots.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now, here's Cobb. Tight defense on him. Here's Aldridge. Shoots over Marjanovic, and he can't bank that one in. The Lakers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Cobb gets it to go.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try.
And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Lakers call time here. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bjelica, he checks in for the Lakers. And that one misses. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Davis, the pass to Houdini, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Here's Houdini, and got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Cobb, and the shot is good. Cobb's got 29.
Yeah, so far, Cobb looks to be unstoppable. He keeps finding shots despite the defense's.
Good, another from 3.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Here's Aldridge. Davis with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Sinks the three-pointer. 58 points for Houdini.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Cobb. D right on him. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is too easy for Cobb. The D must push him further away from the basket.
Houdini passes to Bielitsa. Here's Houdini. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Williamson. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Shot clock at 6. And Cobb gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Second chance shot, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Here's Cobb. Drops in the tray.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Here's Houdini. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Houdini is out there with Oladipo. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Houdini. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Here's Cobb. Pelicans keep it alive. And the dunk by Williamson.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
And Davis throws it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Cobb. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Houdini. Marjanovic passes to Houdini. Fires for 3. But they get it back. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Holiday against Oladipo. Passes to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Cotton. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Houdini passes to Davis. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Marjanovic.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ilyasova's checked in, and it's Duncan Robinson in for LeBron. Portis, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Conley now comes in for Cobb.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Conley into the lane. It's deflected. They get it back. That one goes. Count it. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Houdini. And the 3 off target. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Cotton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, and he felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot 2s. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or 3s. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Davis, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Davis has got 10.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Pass to Davis. Oladipo outside. Portis against Davis to the middle. Houdini, and good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Conley. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hits. Count that one from Houdini.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And the call will go against Houdini. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Cotton's checked in for New Orleans. The shot's good from Houdini.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by the Lakers. Houdini's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
To the left wing. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Houdini. Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Houdini. Covered by Conley. No good from Houdini. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jackson, he's checked in for Houdini. Pelicans trail by 20. Condon. He's got 15. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Holiday. Williamson out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Cobb for the finish. And the dunk by Williamson.
You can't leave someone open.
around Cobb. When you do, he makes sure to hurt you for that mistake.
Here's Houdini. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Cobb. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Houdini passes to Craig. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the floater, makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Shots good from Houdini.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
From deep. Rebound by Bjelica.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Aldridge down low. Marjanovic on him. And the rejection by Marjanovic.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both good from the line that time. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Houdini. They double him with Williamson. Here's Houdini. Good, he hits again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
The feed to Cobb. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 3 assists tonight. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. They double him with Williamson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 19-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
No good on that one. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williamson up top. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Feeds it to Cobb. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cobb's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Holiday brings the double team. Here's Oladipo, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Oladipo looking very comfortable from this area, and I think it helps when he's looking to shoot from there.
Cobb dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Aldridge. Misses the baby hook.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
That one good for 2. Bjelica's got his first basket. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
Here's Houdini, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Holiday, the pass to Cobb. Good on the bucket. Cobb's got 46 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Houdini. Good, another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Aldridge, no one around him. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. From deep. No good from Houdini.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
That one drops for him. That's now 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Cotton's checked in for New Orleans.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And the pass to Cobb. Aldridge trying to break free.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Dishes it to Holiday. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Cobb for three. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Puts up a three. No good from Houdini. Here's Davis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Houdini. It's rebounded by Cobb. Back to Williamson. Cobb in the corner. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Houdini. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Out to the right wing. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Hayes finds Holiday. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done? Another bucket! Wow!
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Houdini. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, G.A., really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Cobb. He's covered closely. That one falls.
Hey, if you're defending Cobb, it's going to take more than that to slow him down.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what?
And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for... Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah!
What a play!
He's just showing off right now. When Cobb gets into the air, he's crafty with how he throws it down.
Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Houdini. Yet another bucket.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. G.A., a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. And the dunk by Cobb.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight connects again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, G.A., that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Pass to Alexander Walker. He kicks to Carroll. Out to the right wing. Pass to Musa. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Hits it from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Portis. And another three for New Orleans.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Portis brings the double team. Houdini passes to Robertson. Here's Houdini. That three off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. That's tipped. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling